Hey guys, it has been a fair while actually. I've only been jumping on the last couple of days just to do the daily challenge or daily bonus, which I nearly missed yesterday's, but because I got yesterday's, I managed to get one of these chests to open, start off with. So let's claim the chest. So I haven't been doing much on this per se. I've had a lot of other things going on, so I've just been trying to sort of just keep up with the daily login. So let's that should be up there then. There we are. It's a bit better. We have some of those. Alright, we're going to sort our little mess. Alright, got our mess. Okay, so we're going to use the Morgana challenge chest. So everything from that bottom row that we saw down here is sort of what we got. So we got some more level 4 depth souls. What do we get? Level 6. That's sellable in Limhurst for 25. This should be about 50k. Okay, I was close. Oh. Demonic Fang. Okay, that's decent. What is this? An archway. Okay, I guess it can be salvaged for silver. We'll see. And some uncommon iron ore, which I will put up for sale. Some master tomes. Awesome. Alrighty, let's head back quickly because I do want to do something back at Thetford. So we'll just run back quickly. So I haven't had time to really do any skinning, anything. I've just been getting back into, because I've got my first week back of prep next week for hopefully a July or August comp, and then a comp in October. I think it's October. So yeah. So at the moment, I just finally got my squat back to where I feel comfortable with how I sit. So I started moving up the weights, worked on recovery in that regard, and have worked on recovery in bench and deadlift. So now I'm going to be focusing a bit more on strength rather than just getting used to the weights again and seeing how my lung is. So my lung still getting I got to get a scan on it next week. I haven't booked it in. I've been pretty lazy with that, but I will make sure I book it in because I sort of need to get my lung checked out pretty badly. Dodge that. That was my fault. And there we go. Alright, what do we get from that? We got 119 points, that's alright. I want to get my Thetford flag back on. So originally I was going to be doing a little quick series on different corrupted dungeons. But because I'm not at Limhurst, actually I'll get this quickly. So I've been storing my spare equipment closer to black and red zones, in different areas just in case I go to them, and I realized I didn't leave any spare back at Thetford, so I might buy some or see if I can loot some today. I might even do some just normal corrupted dungeons, and hopefully I get a sword or a claymore or something. So something new that I can level up. What is this? Oh, he's dead. Alright, Williside Marsh. Let's go to Thetford. I'm just checking. I got a message. Yeah, so I'll be playing this a bit more often. The other thing I've been playing is Jedi Survivor, which I've been waiting for ages. So I knew I was going to get a bit distracted, but I am back on the good old game grind. Good old Albion. So we're just gonna. Cool thing about Albion for me is that I can play it a lot, but I can also just have time off it. Like, it's not like with a lot of other games, I tend to overplay it and then I don't want to touch it anymore. With this, I don't really overplay it. Like, I'll play it for maybe an hour and then I'll go do something else at most. Like, I go distract myself with other things, and then I still have stuff to look forward to back on this. And it's also a good way just to de-stress, because it's not something I have to focus on too much. Especially now that I have better equipment, yeah, I'm just able to easily take out a lot of things that at the start were quite rough. Like Corrupted Dungeons used to be a little bit rough to start off with, but once I started leveling up, I I found dual sword. If you're wanting to do like the sword path, I found dual sword is probably the best, especially if you're not like really big with these type of games. If you're just learning, dual sword's always been the best I've just found. Though if you're wanting like if you're wanting to play in like 2v2s, or even if your team's like a gank team and stuff like that, and you're part of a guild and you have to do players, I would recommend maybe leveling up certain other things, like the Galantine pair. I think it's Galantine. I haven't got to leveling up my Galantine much, just because I haven't played in a team yet. So I am going to do a quick show for a sec. So let's say, I don't know if I've showed this properly before, but I've done, a lot of the time I explain how I will go back and sell something for a bit more by upgrading it, which I've told quite a lot of times, and I show how much I get for the stuff quite regularly. But I've never actually shown the process of like what it's worth before I upgraded versus what it is by the end. I don't want that either. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's just have a quick look. So we'll just do this through example. So that's 20,000 by its own, or 24,000 sell order. So we'll go 20,000. We're going to go off the base price. So that's 20,000 for the expert, enigmatic stuff, and 4,800 for the depth great fire stuff. So I'm going to go get my runes out of my bank here. We're gonna have some fun with this. So this is where it gets a bit interesting. So I'm gonna fix my bag up quickly because I just realized it's a flipping mess. Actually, I'm gonna draw the blinds in here because it's so bright. 1 second, guys. Let me do a lot of blinds. That was the right one. Oh, it's so much better. I can actually see now. Oh, man, I was going blind in there. Alright. Let's just grab what's in here. So, I got a Galantine pair in here because I was going to play I was going to join a couple of like guilds and groups, but I haven't done that yet. I'm going to bring you out because I want some more silver. I am saving up my tomes at the moment because I do very much. Something interesting I want to get. And what is this one? Have I got this still? Scarleon. What is that? Silver Carp Limhurst. Alright, that's not what I was looking for. 1. 2. Okay. I had some of these before. Alrighty, so we're just... that should do. As I said, I've been sharing around a lot of my equipment, so we're going to upgrade. So remember, 20,000 for level tier 5, and about 5,000 for tier... oh, sorry, 4,800 for tier 4. So let's do tier 4 first, because I need to. Alright, let's drop this in here. So that's what? Can enchant that quickly. I need some more for that. Okay, I just want to recycle something quickly because oh no, I lost it. There it is. Never gonna use it. That's awesome. Right. I don't use those yet. I sort of have figured out what they're for, but I haven't got around to using it. So we're just gonna. How much have I got here? Let's do the level 4 all the way through first, and we're gonna go compare. So actually, let's go back. So we're gonna compare. So level 4 originally was 4.8. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go in. We're gonna see what the price is for tier 4 1. Now with 1 enchantment. So we're gonna go sell. Alright. It's about 4.9, so it hasn't gone up much. Level 4. Now this is going to be a bit different, so I'm going to buy some runes. And just it's easy buy. It's only 14k. Soul. Let's get some souls in here. 32. 14. I just need a bit more, and we'll just get this 64 life. I think that should be enough. 62. Submit. Yeah, that should be plenty, I think. I'm hoping. Okay, I'm just short. 892, so it's 186, and that is perfect. Oh, okay. Let's buy that then. Alright, so we just bought a whole heap of stuff. We're just gonna do a quick show. So let's get on my little Jaguar Panther thing. Alright, let's head over there again. So level 4 looks like it's gone down for tier 4-1. Now, we're going to remember these prices still. We're going to go here. Now, we're going to go upgrade him to 4-2. Oh, okay, it's being impatient. Okay, so we're going to go for 5-1 for this. So this was 20k last time. Alrighty, let's run back. So we've got 20k was the original. So the reason why I'm doing this is just to show that there is some that have benefits to it, not all the time though. The other good thing about, I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay. So that was 20k last time. It's gone up to 37k for a sell, or 40k for a sell order, 29k-ish, or 28.8. So that's exactly 8k added. Now, for what I had to buy, was it worth it? Yeah, I only had to buy a couple of k for that. Next level up, though, is the bigger question. Okay, I can't find what I want. Yeah. Alrighty. Next question. Oh, I didn't even do. I'll do level 2 for 4-2-1 when I get back, so I can compare them together. So, where are we? So I do this from time to time if I have the time, or if I have enough. I normally don't buy relics or souls or anything, because I just go off what I have. Now, I did this just to show that there can be a positive from it. So we've increased the value of both of them a little bit. Let's go and see if we can at least double. Now, here's an average sell order for it. So there is none that I've really seen in here. So what I can do is I'm going to type it into the buy bar to compare the pair. And we're going to compare this one. So sell order 44, sell order 20,000. Now, I just added 16k to a sell order pretty much. We'll go 15 too. For a level tier 4, which I'm not going to use because I don't use this, or I can go up to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit in a healthy medium and go 35000. That's how I sort of just get rid of stuff really quickly. This, I don't think. I'll figure that one out. I'll get rid of that because I don't use it. Get rid of these because I don't need it. Alright, that should do. Alright. So I just sold a couple of things. I haven't got back up to the money I lost, obviously. But we're going to then have a look in the buy. It's called the enigmatic stuff. Enigmatic stuff. I'm going to go tier 5 and enchantment 2. Okay, so around that 250. So if I go for sell order, I'm going to go flat 200. We'll go, flat 2. Flat 200. So I'm going for much cheaper than what it normally sells for. Reason why is I'll get that 200. Now if we do the comparison to that, it's going to put me well over to 600k again. And it'll be putting me close to 700k. Or if you're going to be doing what I'm about to do, which is a bit different, I'm going to go do a whole heap of corrupted dungeons. And what I'm going to do with the corrupted dungeons is just going to raid, sell, raid, sell. So I'm going to go empty everything. Now, good thing with this is I've just I've repaired all of my gear, so I'm not going to be worried about that for a bit. So, got items in the bank. We'll just go through storing all these. So shift left click is the quickest way to do it, obviously. Someone actually told me that on one of my first videos, which back then I didn't know that. So I found this series has been really helpful in allowing me to find out things I didn't know about the game. I'm still very new to the game myself, so let's go. I will level up my Galantine pair soon. Now, I've only leveled it up to, I think, 1. But the reason why I haven't focused on the Galantine pair, as I said, is I'm not in a guild or anything. But also, when it comes back to it, it doesn't give me as much boost as certain other swords. Now, we're just going to go for here. Now, if you have a look, this is plus 0.2, as I said last time, plus 0.1 for all swords. Now, next one I'll probably do is Claymore, because I've leveled this up to 23. So I'm probably going to use my levels on the Claymore for a bit. And this will end up boosting my others. So let's say for the Claymore, I boost up 10 levels, that's 2 extra IP. Now, it may not sound like much, but it all adds up in the end, because back here, this is boosting my IP even more. So like when I get down to 100, I can obviously use tier 8. Which I haven't got any yet, haven't found any, have to go into the black zone for that, but here we are. So there's a whole heap of gain in general. So this gives me plus 2 item power, and just to show that 17 bonus item power overall for my swords. Now, if you keep leveling up that for a while, it's going to increase not only your attack potency, but your efficiency in the field. And then when it comes down to it, you don't need to have as high level gear to beat certain people. There'll be people that may like be carrying around a 4-1 or a 5-1, and they can beat like a 6-1 or a 6-2. Reason why I say that is because they've leveled up their stuff and they're not just buying what's the most expensive equipment. I really wish there was a guild raid going on at the moment, because I think faction warfare, I have not done much of that lately, and I want to do it. So yeah, if you guys are still watching and like you're in the Eastern server, I should have probably said this earlier, because there was a couple of people who wanted to add me and they were in the Western. If you're in the Eastern server, please just send me a message or anything, or add me at Ace31, so this one here. Yeah, and we can just do some group if you're in Thetford, or if there is enough in like another region, I will definitely change. I just haven't changed yet because I haven't gained enough in that regard. So I will eventually change from Thetford, but when, or even if I do, it just depends. There's a lot of things it depends on. But because we're not doing that, we're going to do a corrupted dungeon. I hope you enjoy. I will post some more raids later.